Dadaji, what are the activities of Ananda Marga?
The activities of Ananda Marga fall in three categories. One is that human beings need guidance as to how to take care of their body, how to culture the mind, how to develop control over the mind, how to increase the powers of concentration, and how to transcend and go beyond the mind and connect oneself with that highest consciousness. So, Ananda Marga teachers, who are called acharyas, and or Dada and Didis, brother and sisters. Dada means brother and Didi means sister. So these monks and nuns and also family teachers, they travel throughout the world, or they live in different communities of the world, and they share those practices in these practices of personal development. How to have proper diet, which will be good for the body as well as the mind. How to do the yoga exercises, which will enable us to have a balance of hormone secretion from different glands in the body. How to clean the body, how to purify the body through different practices, how to do fasting, by which we can remove all the toxins from the body and keep it healthy. So practically anything which helps us to have a healthy body, and to learn the practices of concentration of mind, the meditation, of how to calm the mind, how to relax the mind, how to balance our different emotions. So anything which can help us to develop our mind, to strengthen our mind, to increase the stamina of the mind. These are the practices of personal development. So Ananda Marga teachers, they teach all that. But the goal of all the personal practices is to attain unison with the Supreme Consciousness. Merger of Jivatma with Paramatma. Unit consciousness with the Supreme Consciousness. Because that's what brings us permanent peace and inner peace of mind. So Ananda Marga teachers, they are trained through our center in Sweden, and through there are 3 other centers in the world, to be able to teach to the people those practices. So that's one aspect of Ananda Marga. So there's one set of activities. The second set of activities is that not everybody is equally privileged to have the basic necessities of life and to have the comforts of life. So there are many people who don't have food, who don't have clothing, who don't have shelter, who don't have proper education, or who during the times of natural calamities lose everything what they have. So the purpose of Ananda Marga is to help those people to be able to get those things. So Ananda Marga engages in social service activities in the field of education, in the field of relief, in the field of welfare, and to establish communities where we can utilize the bounties of nature in order to fulfill our needs. So we have farms, ecological farms, we have bakeries, or we have commercial projects which can provide those comforts of life to people. During the times of disaster, Ananda Marga Universal Relief Team, which is it becomes active in the disaster prone areas and helps people to give them, to take care of them in that times of disaster. And since 1967, this Amurt, as it is called, and Amurtel, which is the ladies' wing of the Amurt they are active all over the world and to provide. So the main objective is to do service to humanity, to provide service. Service means when you do something and you do not expect anything in return. That is service. Otherwise it is business. When you give something and you expect, oh, that person should become a member of Ananda Marga, that is business, that is not service. So Ananda Marga says that when you do service, you must not have any expectation at all that you will get something in return. You do it because you want to help them to become a fuller human being, a better human being. So we have a university, or in the process of building, it's called Gurukul, Ananda Marga Gurukul. It's a global network of educational activities. We are running 1,200 schools for children all over the world, and the objective is to provide such education which will liberate them of all dogmas. Liberation of human intellect is the goal of Ananda Marga Gurukul. So in any aspect of life, all kinds of faculties are part of this, and we call these schools as New Humanist education or New Humanist schools. So that is the second category of activities which are performed by Ananda Marga, is to engage all its members and anybody who is interested in the fields of education, relief, welfare, social service, anywhere in the world. So it's a global movement. So our activities are also. If one country does not have the resources, then other countries or people from other parts of the world must help them to get the basic necessities of life. That's what happened during the Haiti, floods and earthquake, and also it's happening all over the world all the time. But the third category of Ananda Marga activities is something very fundamental, and that is that in this world we are eliminating diversity and we are increasing disparities. Ananda Marga says that no, we must minimize the disparities and maximize the diversities. Because when we increase the diversity, when we preserve the diversity which is present in the world, then that brings greater resilience in the society. So the socio-economic philosophy and theory of Ananda Marga is called PROUT, Progressive Utilization Theory. So it is a new humanistic approach to building a society. So we say that yes, in the times of calamities and disaster, people who are deprived of certain things, they must be provided those things through service. But in the end, we have to build a society, a social system, a socio-economic system in which there is no disparities, or disparities are the minimum. So the PROUT theory and the New Humanism, the philosophy of New Humanism, deals with how to build about social, economic, political structures in which there is justice, in which there are no disparities, and which preserves the local cultures, local languages, and diversities in the world. So the activities fall in these three categories.
Thank you.